What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute. I am sorry. Life has happened and has been crazy right now. So I am excited for today. I am going to be doing some brand new strings on my Mathews lift. This is my last year's bow. My this year's bow, that has yet to be revealed or announced or anything yet, is actually in transit. So it will be here probably this week sometime. But I am going to throw these new strings on this bow. This bow has probably been my most favorite bow that I have ever shot in my life, because I've been pretty much shooting my whole life. It was an incredible bow, shot super well. So now it's either going to be my frontline bow again, if this new one doesn't work out great, or it's going to be my backup bow for sure. So, going to throw some new strings on it. I was sent some strings from UNBOUND Archery, which I'm really excited. I went with just a neutral, natural color. Should look pretty sharp on this setup, and let's get after it. All right, so when I am throwing new strings on, let's do this. Hello. Oh, let it do some auto focusing. When I'm doing a new set of strings on a bow, there's a few things that I do. First and foremost, pop these limb legs off. I'm just gonna double check axle to axle. So yeah, we're 33 inches axle to axle, which this bow is a 33-inch axle to axle. And this model, last year they came out with the match grade strings on these bows, and they held up really well. They didn't get much stretch in them and stuff, but I shot it enough, wanted to throw some new strings, and I really wanted to try these UNBOUND Archery strings on them. So measure the axle to axle. Like to measure just for kicks and giggles. It's not a big deal on my own bow because I'm going to shoot the peep in and get it perfectly set for myself, but we got 5 11/16 is my peep height, so that'll give me a rough starting point. But another thing I want to see is how well the suckers maintain poundage. See where we're at, because these are 80-pound mods. Make sure I don't shoot my window. 80.56. So that's pretty money right there. Still in the timing marks that I set, which a little tech tip. Guys at the bow rack in Springfield, Wayne and DeCott showed me. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but right in here I got marks. So that way, if one day you're out shooting and your setup seems off a little bit, first thing I ever check is those marks. If they're off, I need to go retime my bow. So, got my peep height. ATA is 33. We got a brace height, 6.5. I'd have to double check spec, make sure it's right where it's supposed to be. But that gives me a rough starting point when I'm putting the bow back in the new strings on it. Before I do anything, I just make sure it's all in spec. So whatever twists I got to throw in the strings to get it in spec before I even time it and tune it and everything, that's what I like to do. Let's take it in the archery shop. So, gotta find center. These bows tune really, really well. It knocks center. Hello. Here I am. Okay, onto the drawboard. Alright, I'm gonna try a little something on this setup. Watch the Levi Morgan video. He suggested if you have I don't really have a hard time being stuck above the target, but I'm wondering if it'll help just aiming and stuff. If you leave the top like fraction ahead on your timing, then I'm wondering if it'll help with aiming just a little bit better. Just an experiment, just gonna try it. Also gonna get about 100 arrows through this, and then I'll recheck timing and everything like that. So, but right now I am probably gonna send about 20 shots through paper, or not through paper, just 20 shots into the blank bale. Recheck timing, and then I'll shoot it through paper. Sent a bunch, and check timing again, and poundage. Holds nice. Minions up there just wrestling. Okay, didn't move. See what we are for pondage. .86. Where's it at? There it is. Believe it or not, I'm in my timing marks. Weird how that works. Okay, I'm gonna go deal with some minions, hang out, come back down later and tie the rest in a little bit more, tie the top part of the D-loop in so it doesn't move up and down, and then I'll probably just shoot about 15-20 yards in my basement here and see where we're at. Alright, gonna shoot this bad boy through paper real quick and see where we're sitting. Little tail left on that one. Numero dos. Might have to play with the shims a little bit. We will see. Knock height looks pretty good. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I can move that rest a touch more in. It's still not even centered right now, which I'm not sure what I did. So this really only applies to pre-2025 bows because the new Lift X actually has a tune system in their axle that moves the cam left and right. So I got a tail left tear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the cam left. So essentially I'm going to swap these two shims right here because I got a smaller one on this side and a larger one on this side. I'm just going to swap these shims right here. Alright, had to do some finagling. Did the top hats, moved them too far, and I decided to move the knock up and the rest up, get it centered in the burger hole, even better than it was before. Let's see what she does. Ooh. close. It's not perfect, but it's close. Yep. Shooting a hinge, and I did shoot that hole a second ago, which makes me feel good, but a lot of this can be in my release, so take that for a grain of salt, but we'll keep perfecting it. Touch tail left, touch tail low still. Just a smidgen. Not bad. All right, so this is even just a testament to form. A few of these shots were with a thumb, which are the much cleaner holes here. These ones were with the hinge release that I'm shooting. Not perfect at it, still working on it. But I did shoot a hole with the hinge and really just focused on the surprise shot. And it, not surprising, is the cleanest hole on this paper right here. Right there. Like, that is absolutely money right here. This guy. So, for now, I think it's good enough to run for at least a few weeks. Shoot it in a bunch, get the sight close, and run with it there for a second, and then I'll bring it back in, double, triple check everything, make sure everything is really dialed in perfect. And by that time, I should be back in shooting shape because I haven't shot for a few months. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys following along. Kind of a little mundane video, but yeah, swapping the strings on the Mathews lift, not the Lift X. Running the Unbound Archery strings, and we'll do a review on them here a little later. See how they hold up.